transfers updates ni na details no ye de eba ma men sha asem free Ghana ni abrantie Tariq Lamptey ye train din wo system ni ma che kakra on say nyame ya adoma Tariq Lamptey and Brighton for contract ibewu June 30th 2026 na as it stands now obia anhye de nim say Brighton for no ebe renew contract na so mo renew for Tariq Lamptey na no ana ba be todwa say Galatasaray for no monitor Tariq Lamptey situation with Brighton say omo na Brighton for renew the contract for Tariq Lamptey Galatasaray for decide say ombebo apia Brighton for no na omo ne omo negotiate for Ghana ni abrantie Tariq Lamptey the same player Besiktas so Turkey monitor the situation no on say Besiktas for ne Emerson Royal din komo na no na Besiktas for decide say Emerson Royal deal no and go through omo next target ebe Tariq Lamptey. So as it stands now, two giants from Turkey, Galatasaray and Besiktas so mo nyina no monitor Tariq Lamptey situation with Brighton. Real Madrid aso na kin Madrid no. Madrid impanyim for say omo say team ni nyina no omo weakest spot the center back area. Enti animu ya na waso mo san center back de ne ba. Na two center backs are Real Madrid for target no. Enye news obi enim Konate ne Saliba. Konate ene Saliba. Ana Real Madrid for target say waso munya omo de omo beche boboko ni. Na Real Madrid for tena se ye omo hwehwe mu ye omo ebobo ni omo no. Omo se Saliba no Konate no. Animu ya de omo ko se so betime nya no Konate. No mo center back ni manimu ya na Konate plan ni say ankombo season ni wie na ne contract ni mba wie na Real Madrid for mpanyim for tena say omo analyze omo team no mo ni say omo ankofa a center back amba ni manimu ya na new season omo ho be kiro mo enti omo decide say afedi omo debate be ko Liverpool na kina ha say na aslesem ne wo no Madrid for no next week in Crayabane say omo prepare 20 million euros e dey akoma Liverpool for Konate. Nyame aduma next week Madrid prepare 20 million euros e dey akoma Liverpool for Konate. Omo say ne dey omo no du kadaya baby omo gina no. Ehoye. Se manji 20 million euros na Konate and renew obebe free. Enti say Liverpool for pa next week no omo nji 20 million euros no. Enye sa Konate bebe free. Into the new offer next week, Madrid they call for Konate. Liverpool no, 20 million euros. Enra ana story be told ya. Say kuti Manchester City prepare bid with their Barcelona. Ni nyina no Kunde. Enra story ni be told ya say Manchester City for prepare bid bi. Say almost 80 million euros for Kunde. Barcelona. Na eno ana intermediaries na omukobusa Barcelona for no. Barca for catch intermediaries ne say omo nsan ko machi no mo nko Manchester City or no mo nko Manchester City for say Konate no omo nton no Kunde omo nton no na Kunde no omo nton no Kunde no part of omo future plans na omo beton ni mpokra na 80 million no wo fom enti Barcelona for catch intermediaries no Manchester City for my intermediaries say ankomo ne Barcelona nkaza say Kunde no ne ho nsem te say Barca ene akache intermediaries ne say omo nkoka nche Man City for say de edi kan Kunde no omo nton no de etoso mienu oye player odoma koma so ana so omo beton ni mpokra na 80 million euros no omo Barcelona for no omo nje Liverpool aso Liverpool for center back na Liverpool center back omo pe no omo first option Magay I will say a kind of Crystal Palace or no ana Liverpool for first option na eno na Liverpool for say Crystal Palace for say change on bayire bo so a ene omo be ko Villa Park no ma ko Aston Villa Konsa the plan B for Liverpool about the center back area the plan A and also omo first choice Magay Crystal Palace for say can omo Liverpool for say osoro omo be try ni omo negotiate so omo negotiate na change na Crystal Palace age na baby omo gina omo be ko Aston Villa abrante ne friend say Konsa no Liverpool for say omo plan B our the center back area Enra Christopher Nkunku ehyia Chelsea mpanyimfo ne omudi nkomo. Nkunku kohyia Chelsea mpanyimfo no. Chelsea de to Nkunku anim say omonye ready say omobeton no. Ana omonye say omo force ne so omobeton no. Eske bi ba na eya ombeton. By omon force say chenchi na yepese eton Nkunku. Eno na Nkunku de to Chelsea mpanyimfo ntro anim say so nso betina boboku no ma wo so mo guarantee ni playing time. Eno ana enura Chelsea mpanyimfo entimi an guarantee Nkunku playing time. Omo se eno nko na opede a omo ntimi guarantee no. Eka ho bi anema Pini Zahavi. Esa akohia Bayernfo na one Bayernfo ni di nkomo denden because enura meeting na ekọ so no Chelsea for say omo ntimi guarantee Nkunku playing time to say the open no. Na tozen na darabia yo. Na nsenya na Chelsea ko sign the free fuller. Ne second season na adarabia yo etimi ewrem wo Chelsea no. Eno na report say free London airba chere say Chelsea nyo omadwen say omobeton abrante. Na seba nothing be the 30 million pounds plus eba Chelsea beso maje for adarabia yo. Seba nothing be ready so obetu 30 million pounds plus Chelsea beso mo say Chelsea for the free. Omonye so omobeton boy no ba wo ba na otika na 30 million plus Chelsea so omobeton yes so far Newcastle, West Ham, Crystal Palace, AC Milan, and Monaco show interest. Ewa darabia yum Chelsea for 30 million pounds plus. Ewa defender him. Na said only two and the PSG anyone did good and ken confirmation about no credit. Na in Shishemwa by to jump okra say PSG for no use Marquinhos. Say omone Rodrigo Nkasa. Rodrigo situation here say boy name person obey in the name say or person free Real Madrid boboku ni. Ana Real Madrid for so new name some person moton. And to be a train why na be first move. Real Madrid for train say Rodrigo be bo many ma catch am say me person me free boboku ni. Ana Rodrigo so train Real Madrid for say obeba say ya person e ton. And no ani esi PSG for no use Marquinhos. E dia convince Rodrigo say Liverpool aba, Spurs aba, by team or join e be boa no. E PSG boboku no. Enti PSG ni Rodrigo nsensem no eye no kre Benjamin Sesko a reject Hilal e wo Saudi. Benjamin Sesko wa reject Hilal e wo Saudi. Wa ka che Hilal for ne say opese otena Europe no si akan e wo European top flight league nim ondru level e wo so oba Saudi. Enti Benjamin Sesko a reject Hilal for ne move no metesa na wo ka Raheem Sterling ni Liverpool sin story no enye Liverpool sin for an call Chelsea say omo pe Raheem Sterling. Na ken de etie ne say Raheem Sterling ni agency no an call offer abrante fen say Raheem Sterling e de ma Liverpool sin for no. Na obekaya at the time na Eric Ten Hag go Manchester United no. Na Raheem Sterling one player na Eric Ten Hag person de ba Manchester. Ana sa do na nkoso. Enti at the time okopie mu wo Liverpool sin a ye head coach de ma Liverpool sin no. Ana sa agency na ekohu Liverpool sin for say Raheem Sterling no betimi de na ba. Eno na Liverpool sin for mpanyimfo ne ka say omo to ne de enye problem because they say Chelsea pay 20 to 25 million euros e wo Raheem Sterling. Na mo problem wo ho na Raheem Sterling aketua. Oji 16.9 million pounds. Says cannot the buy euros are 19.5 million euros. Says can no ntimi entua because Liverpool sin highest paid player Bokraje 6 million euros. Patrick Schick ana Grimaldo. Enti saa de sika na open omo ntimi ntua. Ena ma Liverpool sin for no atwe omo ho de free saa de onim no. Eye because of Iskasem.
Saa English boys no issues ekra. Quick one on Rems here. Why you selling get 300,000?
Yeah.
All Chelsea. What can you then Sancho?
Mekai
Chelsea on man is 170 or 180.
Osio
180.
No, 300.
Yeah.
Since Juventus no 100,000.
Aye.
Come on 170 to 180.
Osio 180.
Since Juventus no 100,000 because Obi
option Obi anya ready to bet you.
and Charlie Abraham selling and against us 300 no better so.
I was sort of because baby there is no single club I will bet you Raheem Sterling says come.
Okay, Raheem Sterling is bet my papa. So no World Cup we are.
Into bet na Chelsea ni musa. No at them sir. Eba sa so na Chelsea ebe ha Chelsea fa. Enti say said here Liverpool sin for no so mo highest paid player just 6 million. Sa wo 19.5 no mo ntimi enti sa deal no and na Leverkusen for be story so mo say o ma twe mo ho no enura na ken me be breaking story dem say strikers a Manchester United dey pe no me dey Evan Nelson din by and na no pay ken confirmation nya aba kwaku kra ha beka ayesa analysis we pokra pen menya confirmation for Manchester Manchester United ebe sign a striker e wo Premier League Oma listed 4 Mateta Nicholas Jackson Oli Watkins Evan Nelson we a 4 strikers are say Manchester United be sign striker e wo Premier League numa emu baako ento ye Manchester United fan na bigi Mateta wo ho Nicholas Jackson Oli Watkins and Evan Nelson we confirmation for Manchester United nti 4 some be sign striker wo Premier League nim ko ade a we ye Premier League nim ko a
Manchester United for strikers will yes 4 we no me
and 4 we Premier League Mateta
okay
on say enyo na ye first enyo mo na we na ye first option the first option say Benjamin Sesko by say Premier League nim ko no be sign striker free mu dia Mateta Nicholas Jackson Oli Watkins and Evan Nelson we e for amensa aka na no analyze it for Akacha Manchester United say Sesko di ebo no mate so. Omo di about 70 million euros. Ye say like for who ne say on betena tena ho ana team kese bi amba befa Benjamin Sesko. Enti like for no ate Benjamin Sesko bo no so e di about 70 million euros. Na ken enra ye say be breaking news bi wa say Chelsea fo be hia Xavi Simons impanyimfo. Enra ye be kan o ha say. Ena no pay afi de mo say aye deja won tinta video say Chelsea ni Xavi Simons akona nimpa na ma men some details enra meeting as an kid me hwehwe mu kire say Chelsea offer mo de ma Xavi Simons ni oma offer the contract till 2032 +1 your option enra meeting a course between Chelsea and Xavi Simons ye beka wa ha no details wom anam sade ma no Chelsea offer Xavi Simons contract to 2032 yes +1 salary no 8 to 12 million euros
7 years
say say no sign
7 years plus extra 1
yeah
8 years
aye
Xavi Simons
so
22
so
okay
and a salary no
30 years
salary ni 8 to 12 million euros boy no okay with Chelsea project no and no ana boy no communicate chain agency na Ali Barat etimbi Ali Barat nye ni agent to na the key decisions no oka ho bi o se na ni Chelsea project no Chelsea project ne ye na kono enti say dia ka no Chelsea so betimi ne Leipzig etimi analyze on say Bayern pe left winger aye ni nim say Luis Diaz obi ani menye news biem Bayern for no pese bid no mo de be kono bid that Liverpool for reject enti omo pepe in all ebe akosi 80 million euros a omo hwesom de ba koma Liverpool na no na ya ba betu dwa se omanya Luis Diaz a on be come Manchester United Garnacho kwata kra Garnacho o so ba
Garnacho de be 40 na
Manchester de omo pay 40 million pounds enti Bayern force se omanya left winger bia on betuma ko Manchester United aso ya akwa Garnacho 40 million Jorge Mendes super agent on so on one ma Francesco Conceição deal no Juventus etimi sign no ana opa Juventus mpanyifo a cho say Abrante friend said Nelson Semedo say oni club anka Juventus mfa no
Semedo
yes Nelson Semedo Jorge Mendes Juventus mfa no mame bobo de aka no so mfa ma kakra na me no ka say Rodri so Manchester City for be man a new contract omo nwe ya Real Madrid for tata boy no na Real Madrid for say omo nim say omo ko Arsenal nim so omo pe Saliba Arsenal mbo omo cry 100 million euros enti Saliba de ne de omo nya abotre 100 million euros so munye ready so ba ko tuama Arsenal
Madrid for me kelentua
say omolaya omolaya no
na so mo so yes careful
by 100 million euros
Madrid for ntua
Saliba de omuntua na ken ma me break story we na me fancy say ma ewie ya Manchester United loan offer me de call Aston Villa ewie ya wo kase ya na yensa kan for Emiliano Martinez Aston Villa for asa reject
yes sir
omo penny loan with option to buy Aston Villa for say some back to omo for 40 million pounds na Fambra and breaking one exclusive amensaka on say no mbeka cho say PSG for AP Turam from Juventus ama Juventus about 120 million euros yes see PSG for next option Kamavinga from Real Madrid Kamavinga, Brahim Diaz, AC Milan for a monetary situation or Real Madrid. As to say Obeka Alonso plans no, and as on Kenti exclusive no, Mami fancy ana kwekuni big
so pass. Oba na just alone.
Second ho.
Each is can share them. But others before there was submission. Mama why na that.
Pacho
First practice.
Manchester the nana.
Why na
Oh.
What to be Manchester United
Asemo. Some yami choose for we choose back ma o.
We say we dey oba get papa.
My Foley Watkins am. Na me no de keka kono enche Calvin Lewin so edi baba. Send yan kofo ni si kofo no.
Ombo nje. Me no say mateta.
Sound.
Mateta na mo. Mo mo hwini dinti so mo rodi omo ene kete mo here. But you be born now with mo.
Asemo.
Omo ida so so.
Osuwa. Ken me da say na minchia awoshi owodu call no fin na yembo nkomo kakra ubisa question bi efa Madrid ho na let me take 1 minute or two and address it. The fact to say uska interest was say we frugal with your spending. Uska just was spending rough. Oko banks and kesia sikafo na agigi loan bebre. Unse sikafo pa na agigi loan. And yes, sika na okoji hu loan no ni bi o bi pa on accounting but agigi loan. You need to be extremely smart to continue building your wealth. Sebi onim nim dia wontimi embo sika ho mienu. But you see, Madrid situation with center backs, they need to have a careful look at it again. Eder Militao, Antonio Rudiger, Dean Howson, Raul Asensio, David Alaba, 5 center backs. When the 5 center backs plus Aurelien Tchouameni or your alternative eka one, and you're bad. Into on paper it is good, but the reality by woman say, Ken, most of these players yan kai omon kan sa. I had to say. What's him? Na John Stones, Nathanaki now say, Makai on my come center backs on. 1 year, over 2 months, on be brabe 3 months. And they Chelsea 4 kind on center backs are. On my year, normally Wesley for fun account because they know say he is not fully fit. Ken, Madrid for center backs. Eder Militao, unya ACL 2023. And now wakwaba. And was also another ACL bio. ACL mienu. In a matter of 3 years. It's getting Eder Militao back in shape, Eden. Antonio Rudiger. Onokra the ACL onya yache nebom he recovered. And waba back. But last year, Nikotoje, he was injured. Akwane chichire ne 9 sa the body entire season. Into getting Antonio Rudiger back to his normal level, it is difficult. David Alaba die obieni menya fe na mi be chechiri. He's been out every single time we yano. Into 5 center backs no. There is no guarantee say miensa na ewom no ubenya omo throughout the season. This problem Carlo Ancelotti, even without Dean Howson last year, Madrid in a similar problem. Now, Madrid force should take a decision on their center backs. Or we have to say, Yankai next season, Yane Konata Akasa, Konata Beba Freya. Maybe this season they will suffer. Because I am not too sure Alaba will be fully fit to play for Madrid this season. Gidi sa. Militao, me wouldn't ye. Because a better chance I get back to the normal level. Antonio Rudiger, or Bebo Soye fully fitter. He's better. Name him, how guaranteed are you? Because akwana ne nine no ya chechire sa afa na wakwa surgery abanti how well and Antonio Rudiger bebo sa. They should be very careful. Mimenya, they need to buy a center back inimanimu ya. Because number 5 the 5 center backs yo e won krata aso ye, but the reality is that almost 2 center backs pay. Well, they will be on. I'm taking decision here. Liverpool for Magay na or Crystal Palace no aka no 1 year once Liverpool for a shark kwadanechi say na me adoma next season boy no as so be free no by Liverpool. The same Liverpool is angry say adai na Konate Madrid the senechi. You see how football clubs are. Magay no Crystal Palace say last year Newcastle for the 70 million pounds almost a mistake on year no last year Newcastle 70 for this boy and now fee boy no also extend I kind of 1 year with the contract so Crystal Palace who possess say me no can say Crystal Palace they are extremely confused so boy no ko free ya omabaka Liverpool for say yen sika no boy na nyesa ye be fa the free the same Liverpool ni buafu se Konate Madrid the senechi. This is how football clubs are. A common one are up and common one so na as we jack kakra. Okay. Last year, Chelsea for 11 signings. This year, Chelsea drew 8. Yake Kakono, Mike Pendes, Dario Sugu, William Esteval, Dilap, Mamadou Sarr, Kendre Payet, Joao Pedro, Jamie Giddens. Just say, Omo drew 8. It is likely say Omo drew 10 because he trained Jabi Simons and he trained Jara Hato Subeba. Signings in here, it looks like we cannot stop them. They will continue making it because say in the eyes of Todd Bowley and in the board of directors, they see Chelsea as a clubber. Yes, they want trophies. They want business aspects. So I'm not going to delve into those business aspects. Now, Ken, Jara Hato na Chelsea for Penono. Last year, he was linked to Real Madrid. Arsenal for no open. City cry akopa ko anepe onimbo. Ayakwada. Na mamenka semiton say the quest for a left-footed center back. Our sanso timi ball left back no edos won Europe pa. Because say who a traditional number 3. Normally, traditional number 3 for no omo idea is that they be attack, let's attack. But who are a traditional left-footed center back or Timmy Sanso but rare. I am normally defensive. That is the difference. To say Manchester City, Okowa, Josco Vardiol, or a center back, or Timmy as a left back. Inigo Martinez, Barcelona, or a center back. Say club and watch children, wait me about a left back. To say the Abia Wako PH, William Pacho, or a center back. Club and watch children, wait me about a left back. Manchester United, Lisandro Martinez, he can also do same. Clubs of do one now will be Arsenal, Cranano Wakofa, Califieri Diaba. Now, Chelsea was similar profile. I agree. Levi Cowell. Or call Brighton. I was also back. Or Boss left back and Sana or center back. Or no a similar profile. Name of the rest of the profile at Chelsea war. Bediashil. Yen United say Emfa. And nothing at Chelsea cofa Renato Viega by. Renato Viega, or a similar profile, center back, Timmy Boss, a left back. But since Renato Viega free one, clearly Chelsea left back one a wadam pine. Who you cook free one at that cook one. Once a James Nebo and Ansama goes to Nebo. It's clearly Chelsea needs a backup. A key position among for Margin Coho, but without Cucurella, they be at Chelsea a ball as a midship. It also be a Kwakwa Kakra. It's clearly Chelsea will need a profile because Sanka Renato Viega or Chelsea Koto Hara Hato Emma. It's to say Chelsea needs that position and Wako Hato. Hato is a very good player. This is where the problem is. Aquadano, Wako Netherlands, almost he's the next Nathan Aki. Say it's not Ayasa when you're playing time or Beko World Cup. So Chelsea now when you're born Ibiama. They will drop him from the national team. This is where we are. Their toss will be okay. Jose Mourinho, Kitwe, Binami Bremi, main issues. So I person can answer. Jose die, whether you like him or not, or a legend, I will coach Nicky name. One thing you can never erase, and I say, when a 41-year-old coach, 41 in coaching, we are young. Baba premiership, na premiership, even as Wenger, na on to me. Say Alex Ferguson, na a 41-year-old coach. Beba, no about team say Alex Ferguson team for 2 years. Na Chelsea back-to-back premiership. Chelsea first year on your 95 points to lose back up. Adiwe you can never erase from Jose Mourinho. Much respected. Name Ken. The constant attack on Pep Guardiola is so unnecessary. Maybe Jose Mourinho agree. Or your legend score Bekasa. As I said, and do. But I see constantly he keeps on attacking Pep Guardiola science. Then say okay, someone for fun and trasa, which I think it is very very bad because baby I would dream. I was saying or kasa obi a hon put to go and listen because some of the things he says a blatant lie. What did I hear? Yeah, Pep Guardiola baby obekobiano na wakopamu nkofo no akotofo fraud aba. Hey, some of us we defended Jose Mourinho. Ken, okay, Chelsea 2003. Chelsea na course semi-finals of the Champions League. Till 2003. Goalkeeper Ben and another goal in Chelsea. 2003. A year before Jose Mourinho came, na Carlo Cudicini and another goalkeeper at the Chelsea Football Club. Carlo Cudicini. Okay. Jose Mourinho buy and I call top Peter check buy. Ken, maybe say me this out. And yes, similar to Joe Hart and Claudio Bravo. And I make us say, Kuduchini the Chelsea to Champions League, and then one more could the Antoiswa or Toby by now. So, Ken, the Atiana say, Manchester United won. We observation Kakrebi Nami fancy. Okay. You see, Premiership, no? Roy Keane. Patrick Vieira, Makaleli, a shape premiership, no defensive midfield role, a heartla tacklers, 1-6 away England. Time and Michael Carrick, Manchester United Kofane by 2006, or Bessasa the defensive midfield role away England. Because Carrick, the name to when Joaquin was leaving. Now, man, for we're searching in the market for a defensive midfielder or chat to sell Roy Keane, and near dent to sell Roy Keane. Manchester United decided to go for Carrick. Ken, Carrick born in England, born. Also, a refined. Sadia, Sergio Busquets, Beji, Dean Power, Hono. Michael Carrick, the born the face. But I see, Michael Carrick's problem was that the first year, Manchester United G League. But the Bianca semi-finals game against AC Milan. It was virtually Michael Carrick was scores versus Pello Gattuso Kakamonia there. If Manchester United had won the Champions League, can they never cost Ruby? Make somebody see assembly so say Michael Carrick and the first English teamer and Manchester United who said Sa number 6 for England almost a Sana Kakra. Into Carrick Kwajebo on Jabibri, he was controlling the ball. And actually who Sergio Busquets money there. Ken, because of time, let me quickly wrap up. Now saying Manchester United, central midfielders no more fan. Say defenders never ball, we na hide you, won't time one. On say a typical sixer or per ball control panel. Defenders never baller, or no crowd or baba far ball. Nipa me in China, he does not care.
So we know your for
aha. Inti profile no Manuel Ugarte Niedini. Casimiro Eniedini. Obioya refine Kakayo Kobe Menu. Okay. Ken make candy sister say United needs sa sex now be controlling Bia. Also Dion the end they call Boa. And not say Bruno Fernandes coach the preference so be deep because Bruno can come and pick the ball. But I still think United needs sa Obia. Says Manchester United the year transition about ball because over the years United 6-8 beyond Tobia kekra. It is time for the club to move on because they say oh boy and what they share the road the Manchester City share the Thomas Partey no the Arsenal and May Martins Zubimendi ever be take over and share the Frankie de Jong Sebastian for year transitioner share the now football is sir and I think that the profile Manchester United needs will make football should target deep lying playmakers Nibia. And of course, if they do that, Manchester United won't have any problem. Okay.
Okay. Anderson, but Biggie, Bray, Mamma Contra say, many the way they didn't come out in Chakra, Quadron Cancer, Nina, Captain Trowery.
Sinino.
Biggie, Captain Trowery.
Oh, nice.
You be Captain Trowery, Captain Trowery. Capito, and a commander. Captain Trowery.
Oh, nice.
Enche, na premier never. Nti. Then the way now, Captain now be come, Captain Trowery now, be fiale. In Chakra, be be come kakra na. Ya resa moving the Sinino, 3 months is it here. Jimmy, for transfer now, we come kakra.
Kenam Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim has said, sir, Obepe striker or Premier League experience. First of all, you ask yourself, sir, at the end of my coach they decided, say, upon all the strikers and I link it to Manchester United. Obepe will be a Premier League experience. No use your anonymous. And the above the number 9 for Manchester United. Number 1, coach number 2 players are more foreigners. Free Premier League anymore. And a Manchester United are strikers. And Joshua Zexi and Rasmus Højlund. These are 2 players from the English Premier League, at Manchester. But they weren't bought from the English Premier League. Coach in the Bayern, and Manchester Modern Monster saying, Modern money in your modern more Asian grind. Over Rasmus Højlund, the second season of Manchester United last season, in the first season, Obesha 10 goals in the Premier League in the Manchester United. And every supporter was okay because the first season, no about 10 years, supporters feel so adapted to the team, any environment, any English Premier League in area, Obama numbers, the performance, I be cost be I change your muhu, you know. But in the second season, the moment after so I adapt here, number expect a good performance from a player no, last season. Last season, moment and any more money yet. Because last season, goals for the Manchester United Bobo Kono league anymore. Only 4 goals after Sana was 10 the previous season. And 2 years only few on them. Now Joshua Zexia. And also the first season for Manchester United and last season for Manchester United. And also so share saying, or share 3 goals league anymore and the Manchester United. And the top 2 strikers for Manchester United combined, I share just 7 goals in the league. Coach in it and no share reports no be a players the free buyer. Or few say and because they came outside the Premier League, more adaptation and koye. And ninti and our man settle well or to me good numbers. And tia failure. So cope player the number Babesha Manchester United Bobo Konimoa. And so pro English Premier League nibi. And dada. So there be adaptation and the problem. And famano. And no never papa ne decided. So I failed your best strikers or more English Premier League nim. So best strikers or English Premier League anymore. Yen shall listen about one thing. Players 4. Evan Nelson last season and the first season, English Premier League. Can also share 10 goals at the Benimoff. The performance then you're bad. As the first time at England. No Baba Besha 10 Yama Benimoff there. But in the first season, and you only that Premier League experience. May you know film with the number of goals or share and being in the first season. Number 2, Nicholas Jackson. And also the second season, Premier League anymore. The first season was 14. Second season was 10. I feel that he hasn't been a player was settled very well into England. And it's Chelsea Bobo Nankasemu. Because Enka was settled here. And the strikers now Chelsea Coco Fabayano in the just ended season. And Kayaman may push your money out. It is because Chelsea feels that he's not giving them what they need. And until the person or not so call. It's also the number of goals. Any coin I offer about Premier League, any time I was spending, may you not so free. A baby become Jean Philippe Mateta, any player friend say Oli Watkins. Jean Philippe Mateta as a striker, and you're bad. Pope for the past 2 seasons. Player about why consistent with Premier League, Philippe Mateta account. Last 2 seasons, Oche 16. Last season, Oche 14. It depends the numbers there. He's been good at Premier League. Consistency in the Premier League. Or about 4.5 seasons. And the Diama Crystal Palace, English Premier League. It's consistency. And you knowing the terrain very well. Jean Philippe Mateta also as a good striker. Oko show Oli Watkins are. Ken Philippe Mateta numbers became very good for the past 2 seasons. And found I was spending 4.5. They are canning I know I'm finding the FTA. But for Oli Watkins as a player, for the past 5 seasons about English Premier League, he's been super consistent with the numbers. Oh, for last 3 seasons especially. Was it 15 last 3 seasons? Last season
Jean-Philippe Mateta scored around 2 goals or so. English Premier League anymore. Who you only free one more. Last 2 seasons he scored 19 goals in the league. Jean-Philippe Mateta age 16. Last season, Oli Watkins age 16 goals for Premier League anymore. Jean-Philippe Mateta. And so age 14 goals Premier League anymore. On so Oli Watkins has spent 5 seasons. It's only to 2 Jean-Philippe Mateta one. In terms of consistency, better to Moboso. 4.5 any 5 years yeah. But per the numbers game, any consistency, the rate at which I'll be goals. No higher consistent was one there. Me and Kameko Oli Watkins as a striker for Manchester United. If only decided to more fast striker with English Premier League anymore. Or no, and I mean for Manchester United. Because he's shown that kind of consistency and so our honor. Now after problem at United supporters be break up once in age. They feel say 29 years there. And Manchester United in probably relatively younger. And no credit. Okasa me no be yarding. But coach in this decision now or taking it just clearly. When we say the honeymoon period days are over. Into a probably buy now instantly or hit the ground running. And into the open the Premier League experience. Manchester United to Robin van Persie around that same age. 28, 29 years. Or buy or be top scorer. English Premier League or Manchester United or be performing here. And the age shouldn't be a factor. So for Oli Watkins, maybe almost 2 years of consistent goal scoring form. English Premier League anymore. At least that 2 years and so no building with him no. Ubenya nipa foforo e dia ba be hye so no need free one man. So I prefer him as a better choice compared to all the other strikers. Manchester United they perform the English Premier League. Ken Inter Milan player friend say Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Abba back and it has been confirmed say Ortina Inter uncle baby. Supporters and they are very happy. Untimi blame the supporter because supporters pay players more joy. Supporters pay players or the results ebreno. Or no supporter and the 3 points and they are here no. It the players and the contribution was so. The successes was so our club ni no. Obi abepe so better na no be see akan e di ama club no. And that is how come Inter Milan supporters na ni age. So Brantia na back no baba be see akan e so e di ama. In the Italian Serie A season, open one of the players who have goals, then the numbers was through. Edema Inter Milan Bobo Kuna, Untimin Kana Uni Hakan Çalhanoğlu from film. In the league, was there 6 goals and assisted 5 times. It's in a clearly. Now the modern mono I was through. Edema Inter Bobo Kuna. Who you know if you want in the Champions League? Was there 4 goals and assisted twice. Champions League in the mono. Open more goals. Edema Inter Milan, Untimin in film. It's in a clearly. He's one player, the numbers game, he's been there for Inter Milan Bobo Kono. You share Club World Cup, no? You win 30-minute performance. Without him, Tokura na da Inter Milan board in film on him. Player friend say Aslani. A Juma Hakan Çalhanoğlu, you know what yet. And only one yaw and a captain, Lautaro Martinez, the Quabon, or the Cocky Cancer. It's in clearly, it is because of how important the player is. Any player in absence. Tokura de ba Inter Milan team no and a coffers and Tokoni in Abai. It is almost in command 2 differences. No man here as a branch and the team no see a I feel it is a step in the right direction. Omra Inter Milan Bobo could no remember. Now goals and the numbers not the more last season. The contribution being an anchorman in midfield for Inter Milan Bobo Kono. Not game plan and a plan on it on the day. I'm moving here no film. Said the bell Baba near Mabe Conkai. It almost set to be now fay or back. No Baba be see a kind of Inter Milan Kent. A year in Tokwane see any no. Nay, him. This is the time the supporters are going to need their best players because there's been a change in the technical team. It is a playing body near consistent and never born one near my conkind, none near my Quanimudia Momo, rather than send Tokwane at their dink in Kitty and Subesi playing body name. There be it is not going to help. It's almost an almost settled Bibiana branch and enjoy it team no. Now Omunsia Kana near so and conkind from Momoken. Joro Hato Diano. I feel say it is good for the player. Say Obejo Chelsea Bobo Kono. Or Chelsea and the signings no more yana. In almost all the positions they get backups. Last time, now you can play a friendly with James and Wassam. So the right back position will one man goes to the Babajim or more the best of performance, but at least Club World Cup finals ni Humaro Gusto performance. Okay. But baby Chelsea obi ni one more obi am you or Babebo the left back position. Kukura and the there is nobody. It's in a full say Joro had to be a good left back. And last season the numbers were the division was good. Oshe 2 goals assisted 6 times. Into the same numbers in the back Chelsea. Ebe bo push team no.
Well,